Okay, everything is configured. So guys, today's class is about Angular overview. Angular overview. So it is very easy. It is about how to develop a project by using Angular, as well as to understand the Angular project structure. Angular project structure, how to develop some kind of application by using Angular. So the today example, I am using the e-commerce domain. Suppose I want to develop a Flipkart project. I want to develop a Flipkart project. Now tell me, you need, in this class, your participation is more, sir, not me. So I am asking the questions. You will give me the answers. I will write down the notes. So now I am asking Flipkart. I want to develop a Flipkart project. Now you need to tell what are the functionalities of the Flipkart project. What are the functionalities of the Flipkart project? Very good, Satish. The first one. The first one I am going to take registration. The first one I am going to take registration. So very good. Okay, registration. Now tell me, registration are completed. What is the next step, sir? After registration, very good, sir. What is the one? Login. Okay, I log in. Now what I see in the Flipkart after login? Uh, Search for items. What is the one we are going to see? Products. Now tell me, products is products. What is the purpose of the products? Displaying the data. Now tell me, this data, product data, you create or Flipkart people create this data? All the Flipkart people, backend people, they are going to create this one. What is the one, sir? Add product, update product, as well as what, sir? Sometimes what is the one? Delete product, and as well as what, sir? Select. So all this information will come under what is the scenario? Products should be categorized as buddy. So now I am able to see the product. What is the next step, sir, in the Flipkart? What is the next step in this, in the Flipkart? Suppose if you want to buy the mobile, what you do? If you want to buy the mobile, what you do? Very good. Add to cart. Very good motto. As well as Satish, what is the next one we are having? Cart. In the cart, what is the functionality? Add to cart. Add to cart. Now tell me, once I add to the cart, what is the next thing? What is the thing I also can do? Let us talk about the cart related one. In the cart, what I can do? Very good. Checkout. As well as, think and tell me, sir. Checkout. As well as, very good, Arvin. What is the one, sir? Delete. I can also delete. Checkout means removing the item is nothing but delete the item. The good word is remove. And in the same way, Satish, very good. Can I modify the quantity in the cart? Yes, we can modify. Means change the quantity. Change the quantity. So it is also possible in what's a cart. Now tell me, sir. Okay, I add to the cart and I do the checkout. What will happen, sir? I pay the money also. What will happen? After payment, what will happen in the Flipkart system? What you observe? Order placed and everything is completed. What is the next one, sir? Order is placed. So what is the one we are having? Order. Create order. What is the internal representation? Create order and change the status. Change the status of the order. Now tell me, what are the different statuses for the order? I guess we already discussed it in the TypeScript related one. In the enum, we discussed about this one. What are these? Created. shipped, as well as delivered, as well as cancelled or returned. Those kind of thing related to what's a order, related to what's a order. So this is a list. We call this one as a functionalities of the project. This one we call it as a what's a functionalities of the project. So in these functionalities we are going to define before we are going to write the code itself. Writing the code, anyone can write the code, sir. Even 10th class kid also can write the code if he have the, if he or she have the proper training. A boy also means a 10th class kid. But as a programmer we need to create a good systems. So always we need to think and we need to discuss, and then we need to finalize our functionalities first. So right now in any project, once they want to develop the project, they are going to sit together, means all the business persons as well as all the team leads, they are going to sit together and they are going to create this kind of list for project, this kind of list for the project. Now I am asking the question, login and registration is the only things we have in our user. So right now login and registration, observe. So we have lot of things together. Observe, what is the first one? User. They divide the application functionality into the different functional areas. Observe, what is the next one we are having? Cart. And finally we are having what's a order. Finally we are having what's a order. Now I am asking the question, our entire project is divided into how many functional areas? 4 functional areas. What are they? User, user data management, product data management, cart data management, order data management. Now observe, this is a division. We call this one as a functional architecture of the project. So this is nothing but what's a functional architecture of the project. So if you are, if in the interview sometimes they will ask you one question, tell me the functional architecture of your project, is nothing but you need to tell about what is your project requirement or what is a project agenda, and then later on we need to tell the functionalities of the project in this manner. Now I am asking the user. In the user, what are the different functionalities will be covered, sir? You already told this one. What is the first one? Registration. What is the first one we are having, sir? Registration. Guys, following? This is all real time, sir. It is not like any other thing, sir. This is what real time we usually do in the projects. As a programmer we need to learn in this way. So right now what is the first step, sir? Registration. Now in the same way, what is the another functionality according to the user, sir? Login. Now can you tell a few more related to the user, because we use this one daily, day to day world. You can tell what are the user related functionalities. Update details, very good, sir. Update details, update registration details, as well as what is the one, sir? Very good, Sangram. What is the one? Change password as well as forget password. So these are the common, and in the same way, don't forget what is the one, sir? Don't forget logout. Very, very important one. Very, very important one. What is the one, sir? Logout functionality. Now tell me this one related to what, sir? User. This one related to what? User. Now there are some other things also there, but right now I am giving the overview about the things. So what is the product related one then? Think and tell me the answer, sir. What is the product related one functionality wise? Adding a product, add the product details. What is the next one we are having, sir? Update the product details, update the product details. And in the same way, what is the next one? Delete. and as well as what's a search, as well as what's a search or select. CRUD operation: create, read, update, delete. CRUD operations. So these are the ones. And in the same way, add to the wish list. Add to the wish list. Now all these will come under what's a product. All these will come under what's a product. Now I have about the product also. Now observe what are the functionalities related to the product. I'm displaying the products to the user. So search as well as what's the display also. This is also one of the product related functionality. Add to the wish list also. Now I'm asking, once I display the product, what you can do, sir? What you can do in the this one? Very good. Of course, buddy. Yes. So now I am asking, observe what is the one? Add to cart. What is the one, sir? Add to cart. And as well as what, sir? Remove from the cart. Remove from cart. And as well as what, sir? Change quantity. And finally, after you satisfy with the items you want to buy, what you will do, sir? After you satisfy the apply the coupons. Very good, sir. Coupons as well as checkout. What is the one, sir? We will do checkout. Checkout internally it will communicate with the payment gateway. Don't tell this one, guys. Selecting the payment method, those kind of thing by default will be redirect to the payment gateway. Remember this point. Payment gateways are sophisticated ones. These are usually configure everything. Why payment gateways we can discuss in the coming classes. Now I am asking, what is the checkout, sir? What is the purpose of the checkout? I want to buy the items. Automatically it will ask you about your address, such kind of thing. So we are having the one. So here I can also say, sir, update details. It is nothing but address modification also. Now I am asking, what is the next step, sir? Order related one. What are the different steps we are having? Very good, brother. What is the one? Create or place order. Create order. Internally, order will be created. And what is the next one? Change the status. Status change. Those kind of things will come under. And in the same way, sometimes we are going to use what's a track, where it is available. So this kind of information we need to have this one, sir. So right now, in this way, they are going to design entire project into the achievable chunks. So right now, observe, as a project manager, this person will give this task to the 4 teams. Why? Because how many modules are there? 3 modules are there. And observe, this one will be divided into homes are 4 teams. What are they? Team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. So right now, team 1 will work on what's a user. Team 2 will work on what's a product. Team 3 will work on what's a cart. Team 4 will work on what's a order. Why they are going to divide like this? What is the advantage of this kind of design? What is the advantage of this kind of design? Very good word. Very good word. Parallel development. completing the project on time. All these well time saving. The straightforward word is what, sir? Time saving. So right now, what is the advantage, sir? I am developing the project simultaneously, parallelly, automatically. I can complete the project on time or not. Means I can deliver the product within less time to the customer, within less time to the customer, and customer will be happy. Customer will be what, sir? Happy. Now tell me, if the customer is happy, automatically he will give the next project or enhancement to the same company. Automatically company will be in good books, sir. So right now, in the same way, maintenance of the project is also very easy. Maintenance of the project is also very easy. So everyone have dedicated work for them. They work independently and they complete the one, and it is easy to maintain also. Very straightforward one, sir. So right now, this kind of web development is called as, this kind of web development is called as agile web development. This kind of web development is called as what, sir? Agile web development. So right now, observe, try to understand the points. Now observe, in Angular we follow the same philosophy. In Angular also we follow the same philosophy, same standards, sir. That is why Angular is the de facto standard for the web application development. Angular is the de facto standard for the web application development. Observe, in Angular we call this as different functional areas called as modules. So I am introducing the first word. What is the first word, sir? Module. Module represents. So I am asking the question, what module represents, sir? Module represents the functional areas. Module represents the functional areas. Now I am asking, what are the different functional areas we are having, sir? What are the different functional areas we are having? Tell me, sir. What are the different functional areas? User, product, user, product, and cart, as well as order, as well as order. Now I am asking the question. So everybody clear about what is module in the projects or Angular project? It represents what? Functional area. Now I am asking the question. Everybody, it is everybody able to understand this point? What is module? Yes, sir. It is no. There is no rocket science. There is no coding in this one, sir. Very easy one. It represents the functional area. So there are might be if it is a big project, multiple functional areas will be there. Multiple functional areas will be there. So right now, I am talking about this step. So let us talk about the first step. What is the one, sir? Registration. So let's talk about the registration. Tell me, what is registration? Creating user, capturing user details. I agree with that. Capturing user details. I agree with that. Now I am asking one question to you. Once you capture the user details, what you do? Very good. Very good. That is what I am expecting. Bharat as well as Basha, Doraya. And what is the one we do, sir? Store into the database. Are you storing in your memory? No, sir. We store it into the database. So how to create a registration page, sir? What is the HTML tag I need to use for the registration page? I want everyone to type in this answer. Don't sit idle. I want everyone to type in this answer. forms. What is the tag we are going to configure? Form tag. Very good, sir. What is the tag I am going to write? Form tag. In this form, we are going to create what, sir? Input fields or select fields or text area fields. Input, there are so many things are there. Text box is there, password box is there, radio button is there, and select checkbox is there. Likewise, there are so many things are there. So I am consolidated. What is the one, sir? Input, select, text area. Now I am asking user fill the form. User fill the form. All the data will go to what, sir? Server program. Server program store the data into what, sir? Database. Now I am asking this question: if form is nothing but what language, sir? To create a form, what is the language we are using? Very good. What is the language, sir? HTML. What is the language we are using? HTML. Now I am asking the next question. Now this HTML need to communicate with the server and observe. For are you directly store your registration details into the database? Is it a right way? What I need to do? Do you trust the user input? Do you trust the user input? No, sir. What I need to do? Very good, Doraya and the people who says validation. Never ever trust the data. Means somehow we need to process the data before we are going to do. It is nothing but what, sir? Validation. What is the next step, sir? Validation. Now observe, this is what? Processing. Next step is what, sir? Sending. Next step is what, sir? Sending. So in Angular we call this one as a component. Sending. To send the data we are going to use what, sir? Service. So for this one we are going to write a TypeScript file. Service also we are going to write what file, sir? In Angular we are going to write what file? TypeScript file. Now I am asking the question, for registration in Angular, what are the pages I am going to create, sir? What is the first one? UI. What is the first one? UI. UI is nothing but what, sir? What is the logic we are going to write? HTML. User interface is nothing but what logic, sir? HTML. Sir, I am going to create the HTML. In Angular world we call this one as a, what is the one, sir? Template. And observe this one, to manage or to process the template, what is the one, sir? Component. To communicate with the server we are using what, sir? Service. Service communicate with what program? Server program. Server program finally store the data into the database. Now tell me, what is TCS, sir? Right now in Angular always we need to follow what is abbreviation? TCS. What is TCS? Template. What is the purpose of the template? UI, view. Very good. That is a good answer. What is the answer? UI. So I want to display something to the user for accessing the data, or for accepting the user input, or displaying the user input, whatever the one, sir. But right now I want to provide what, sir? Some UI. At the time I will go for what, sir? HTML. Where I write the HTML? In what file? Don't say HTML file. In Angular we call this one as a what is a one, sir? Template. Very good, sir. In Angular world we call it as what, sir? Template. What is the purpose of the template? Providing the UI. In the UI we write what, sir? HTML. Now I am asking, I want to process the data. I want to process the data or manage the data. Where I need to write this logic? Component. For this one, what is the file I am writing? For this one, what is the file I am writing? TypeScript file. Very good, sir. What is the file I am writing? TypeScript file. What is the next one, sir? Are you going to save in the client side, or we need to communicate with the server side? We need to communicate with the server side. For this one, what is the Angular things I need to write, sir? What is the Angular feature I need to use? Service. Awesome. I need to use what, sir? Service. I need to use what, sir? service. What is the purpose of the service, sir? What is the purpose of the service? To communicate with the server program. To communicate with the, very good Laharika, to communicate with the server program. So this is what Angular. Now I am asking, what about logins? Do you have any other flow, or do we have similar flow? For login also, first we need to create what's UI, because I need to display user in the login page. What are the fields, or what is the form we need to have? How many forms we need to have? One. And what are the fields will be there? Guys, very good. What are the fields will be there? Username and password. Username and password. Now I am asking, this username password also need to send to what program? Server program. For this one also we need to have what's a component as well as what's a service. Now tell me, in Angular, what is the design principle, sir? For every functionality, whatever the functionality I listed here, everything we need to configure by using WhatsApp. What is the functionality will be there? Template will be there, means UI will be there, component will be there, as well as WhatsApp service will be there. So in Angular, what is the technical flow, sir? Template communicate with what program? Component. Component communicate with what program? Service. Service communicate with what, sir? Server program. Now I am asking, in this user module, only one template will be there, or many templates I need to write, sir? Only one or many? Many, sir. Why? Because for registration I need to create one view or one user interface, login different interface, update different interface, change a different interface, forget in different interface. Likewise I need to create what's a different UI. For this one I need to create what's a many templates. For each and every template, what is the one will be, component will be there, as well as what's a service will be there. So let me write one simple one, template. What is the purpose of this one, sir? It is used to prepare UI. It is used to prepare the UI. What is the next one will be there, sir? Component. Now I am asking, what is the purpose of the component, sir? We use HTML files, validation, and as well as it is used to manage. It is used to manage the template. It is used to manage the template. Next one. What is the next one, sir? Service. What is the primary purpose of the service, sir? What is the primary purpose of the service here? It is used to communicate with server. So now I am asking, for each and every functionality we are writing, now for the component, where we write the logic, sir? We write TypeScript file. And for service also we write TypeScript file. Now I am asking one, so you know about template, component, and service now. Guys, I will ask you one simple question. So tell me these dates in words. Tell me this date in words. Tell me this date in words. I'm not asking about the date format. So very good. Observe, Jan 5th or May 1st. Which one is correct, sir? Which one is correct? It is a confusing for the user or not? It is a confusing for the user or not? Now if I store like this in the database, it will occupy the more memory or it will occupy the more memory? Which one, sir? 64 or 61 line? Which? So now tell me, if the it is occupying the more memory means wastage of the memory, automatically your database performance will be lower. That is why in the database we store this data, but when we are displaying the data, we need to display according to the user location or not? We need to convert the data and we need to display the data according to the user location. For the India, what is the date format, sir? DD, MM, YYY. And for the US, what is the date format, sir? What is the date format? MM, DD, YYY. Now I am asking the question, so right now if I display the date instead of like this, it is more easy to understand or no? If I display the data 61 data as 63, it is more understandable to the user. That is why in Angular world we no need to write the logic. We have what's a pipe. We no need to write the logic. We have what's a pipe. So what is the purpose of the pipe, sir? What is the purpose of the pipe? Tell me the answer. It is used to convert the data. Is used to convert the data or transform the data or format the data. So very simple. What is the purpose of the pipe, sir? It is used to convert the data or transform the data or format the data. Now I am asking the question, what is the file I need to write? We write, what is the file, sir? TypeScript file also. For this one also we will write what, sir? We write the TypeScript file. What is the next one? Directive in Angular world. So guys, in Angular world we have the directive. Now I am asking one simple point here. Observe, input type equal to text. Observe, name equal to username. Now I am asking one simple question. Input is our own tag or HTML provided tag? HTML provided, sir. What about this one? Type, HTML provided or our own type? HTML. But observe, I want to create some logic, some ABC. I want to create some attribute provides the functionality for my element. So it is used to provide common UI logic. Sir, can you elaborate on this one? Can you elaborate on this one? Yes, of course I will do. Observe, how to create an image, sir? What is the image tag I am having? SRC. We are going to provide the location. Let us say abc.jpeg. Now I am asking the question. In the e-commerce websites, once I mouse over, we are getting the zoom functionality or not? We are getting the zoom functionality. Now tell me that functionality I will write in a separate TypeScript file. And what is the name I am going to provide, sir? Zoom. What is the one, sir? Suppose I will write the class Zoom, and this is the class provides the functionality for what, sir? Zoom. Means Zoom related JavaScript code or TypeScript code. Now This is the one I'm going to apply here. Now tell me, this functionality can be applicable for only one image or any image, sir? Only one or any image. So right now in this point for this one only, but is it anyone stopping you to apply for another image? Now tell me, this zoom functionality is applicable for, or it is not only your project wise, but you can use this example for other projects also or not, or you can use this UI, or you can use this logic not only with your project but also with other projects also. Now tell me, if you want to write some common UI logic, where we are going to write, sir? Directive. If you want to write common UI logic, where we are going to write, sir? Directive. Now tell me, by using the directive, how to apply the attributes, sir? How to apply the functionality? Now tell me, this code this code zoom functionality is applicable for all image or ABC image only? Why? Because, sir, why? Right now it is configured for only with what image? ABC image. Now I am asking, it is a user defined attribute or HTML provided attribute? Now how you are going to write the common logic in the Angular, sir? Common UI logic by using what concept? Directive. So for this one we are writing what is a file, sir? TypeScript file. We write TypeScript file. Now finally the last one, what is the one, sir? Gods. Tell me, what is the purpose of the gods, sir? Guys, what is the purpose of the gods? I'm not asking about the god, I'm asking about the gods. Security. What is the one, sir? Security. It is used to provide security for our application. For our application. Now this is what, as a programmer, we write TypeScript file to protect your data at the client side. We write TypeScript file. We are using gods. Now tell me, what are the principles of Angular programming? What is the first one will be there? What is the first one will be the template? What is the next one, sir? Component. What is the next one, sir? Service. Now pipe, directive, finally we are having, sir, gods. All these one will be integrated, or will be integrated with whom, sir? Module. So this is about overview about Angular, sir. This is about overview about Angular. So from Monday onwards we are going to discuss about the how to create a simple project and how to work with the Angular. Now tell me, do you think right now what do you think Angular is a good framework or not? It is able to manage what, sir? UI. It is able to manage the UI, as well as it is able to communicate. You don't need to write the code. Angular provide the logic for us, and in the same way it provides what, sir? Data conversion logic also, as well as it is providing what, sir? Your own UI logic. And with this one you can apply this logic to multiple functional areas or multiple elements without writing. How many times I'm writing? Only once, but you can use it for multiple times. That is a good feature. And in the same way, for any project, what is a very important aspect, sir? Security. We can discuss this one. Now I'm asking, any Angular project will be executed in this way. First they divide the functionalities. For each and every functionality they create the module, and each and every module they are, for each and every functionality they create the template, component and service. Wherever they want to convert the data, they create the pipe. Wherever they have the common UI logic, they create the directive and they create the guards also to protect the data, to protect the data. So this is the way, sir, and we can meet on Monday. We can meet on Monday. Tomorrow we don't have any class. From Monday onwards, only the paid students will be allowed. From Monday onwards, only the paid students will be allowed, guys. So all the free classes are completed. For Angular, from the starting onwards, we are telling it is only paid batch, but for TypeScript it is okay. From tomorrow onwards, from tomorrow we don't have the class, but we will have the class on Monday. We will have the class on Monday. Okay, guys, I am stopping.